everybody, I'm Caden.
I'm Lindsay.
And we are Adventures of a Stormtrooper. And today we are at one of the top 5 wackiest festivals deemed in America by Reader's Digest, Sputnikfest. So come along on our space-themed adventure.
Pew pew! Pew pew! Pew pew!
So if you're wondering, what is Sputnikfest? Because you might think, isn't that the Russian satellite that Russia sent up in the 60s? You're correct. Sputnikfest in Manitowoc celebrates on September 5th of 1962 a 20-pound piece of Russian Sputnik number 4 landed in the middle of the street on the corner of North 8th and Park. Sputnikfest is a way of bringing the community together to celebrate this momentous event. So in little Manitowoc, Wisconsin, a piece of the Russian satellite, apparently Sputnik number 4, fell in the middle of the street. And that's what the whole festival is based upon. So it's got kind of like a spacey theme, so that's why they invite the Star Wars characters. That's us, we're space. So we're just here to have fun. See, it's just a way for a small town community to celebrate a really odd piece of history.
And fun fact, my grandpa was one of the police officers that got that call.
I didn't even know that.
Yep.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
So did he get to touch the piece of satellite?
I don't know.
From space?
Yeah, I don't know if they were allowed to or not.
Ah. These are the details we need. Alright, so once we get to there, it is in the Museum of Art here in Manitowoc. That's where we'll be changing in. We'll be changing in their basement community center area, and then they have some stuff going on inside the museum, and then around the museum on 8th Street and Park is where they actually have like band and music, and they've had slides in the past and things, so we're just gonna go and have fun and vibe out. Well, we have arrived at the Rahr West Art Museum, and this is where Sputnikfest is held. And now we're just kind of searching for parking because we're a little on the late side, so we're gonna see if there's any parking for us in the volunteer parking lot. Otherwise, we might have to find some street parking. So we were able to park in the volunteer parking lot. We are unfortunately a little on the late side because we came from the Make-A-Wish Milwaukee event this morning, and we stopped for lunch with our fellow troopers, so we're kind of arriving as we're supposed to be coming out, but that's okay. This event is a couple hours long, so you don't always have to be there at the beginning, and we're not coordinating, so we get to kind of show up whenever we want, so that's kind of fun for once. But we are on the back side of the museum, and they deem this for handicap parking only. There's lots of street parking around the museum for anybody else that can walk a little far.
They have some sort of robot battle going on. They're just starting it. There we go. I think they're supposed to try and pop the balloons to win. Here's the spot that it was landed at. They have it. It's literally right in the middle of the street. Here's the spot, and then here's the museum, and then right on the sidewalk, about 10 feet away, is the plaque. It says Sputnik 4 satellite fragment was recovered at the site September 6th of 1962. And then they have a photo op where you can be 2 police officers over on the other side of the street. Down below they got a bunch of different kid games. I think it's like beanbag toss or cornhole. Looks like they got a baseball toss, a tic-tac-toe, a bunch of other stuff. I'm not gonna get too close. And then up here by the entrance they have, of course, merch with all the alien stuff. And then they also have art. So one of our members has a droid that he brought along with his little vehicle for his pit droid. It actually plays music too. and you can actually shake his hand. And then over here, I'm not gonna get too close because the band's playing and it's really loud, but they have like 6 food trucks in the band, and then you can also get alcohol. So we're gonna try and stay away from that because people get very handsy when they're drunk with Chewy, and we don't appreciate that at all. But yeah, this is the Rahr West Art Museum. It's a very old historical building. And then the 5K that they did this morning, they did a little green red carpet situation. Here's a schedule of everything that's going on for the day. It's usually the same thing every year. So they have a DJ from 11 to 2. They have police reenactors from 11:30 to 1:30. The 5K walk run is at noon. They have caricatures, robotics that start at noon. Noon to 5 is the space games and arts, which you actually have to pay for. It's $5. The pet costume contest is at 1. We come out at 1:30 till 5. And then live music starts at 2. 3:30 for the kids costume contest. 5 o'clock for adult costume contest. So they always want us done by 5 so that people don't think we're part of the costume contest. And then they have a skit at 5:30, and then some sort of alien raffle drop at 6. So it goes almost all night.
Well, that was a very quick but fun troop. It was a lot of people, more people than I anticipated or than what I remembered last time. So this event has fully recovered from COVID, which that's good to hear, because the last couple of years that from what we heard, there's been more troopers than people. So it was really good to see so many people here. This is a beautiful art museum if you ever have a chance to come visit, and it's free to the public, right?
I believe it's still free. I'm not completely sure, but as far as
if anything, it would be like a very nominal entrance fee.
Probably less than $10.
And they do a lot with the community here. So we had a lot of fun. They had kids games, they had a band playing, you get a small shopping area, a dog contest to dress up your dog like an alien.
One of our members, her dog won 3rd place.
Ooh, very cool. His name is Fritz. He's very cute. Took a photo with him. Which is surprising. All the dogs here, like, they actually tolerated me. Usually dogs hate Chewbacca, so it was a lot of fun. The people were great. No one was too grabsy. It was all good. So we had a great time here. Sorry for the quick cut and the thing. The GoPros had decided we were done. So with that being said, the GoPro was like, you are done talking. So we are done talking. So thanks for coming along on our wacky, weird Sputnik adventure. Bye.